Eric Ten Hag, in the last 5 Manchester United games, Eric Ten Hag has managed to win 4 out of those 5, and he has beaten Liverpool, he has beaten Arsenal, he has beaten Leicester City, he has beaten a side which goes by the names of Southampton, and obviously he has gone ahead to beat a side which goes by the names of Everton. Now, away at home, 4 games played, won 3 and lost 1. At home, we really went ahead to win those 2 in there for you. At home, we've won how many? At home, we've won against Liverpool and Arsenal, those are 2. And away, we've won 3. That means out of the last 6 games, Ten Hag has won 5, making it 15 points out of the possible 18. Welcome to United Matters channel. How are you guys? And where are you watching us from? I go by the names of Rock and David. And today it's really a very good win for Manchester United. Very well-deserved win. And the first half just shows you how we play better when we are having Antony and Martial. That's it. When we're having Antony and Martial, we play a better team. We look a better team, and we really go ahead and really expose the enemy or the opponent into, and we get him into pulse. Because look at that first goal that United really scored. The way Antony and Martial really releases Antony to really bury it to the back of the net after Everton was really ahead of us in the 8th minute? That's when they really scored after that Casemiro press, and they really got the ball out of him. So United went ahead to win its other game of football. What a way to come back after losing to Man City by 6 goals to 3. And obviously we are here to really count another win for Manchester United, and us winning is really something good that everyone would like to see in this game of football. Antony scoring, making a record 3 goals in his 3 first games of the Premier League. He's the first United player to go ahead and really score in his first 3 games of the Premier League. That is Antony for you. Ronaldo coming on for Antony Martial, who really got an injury, and he scored his 700th club career goal that really won us this game of football. But again, I'm going to come in here and really be so much bitter on VAR. VAR is just a joke, because when you look at that Rashford goal, you ask yourself, if you are Marcus Rashford, how do you resist that ball from really hitting your hand? Because it first hit 2 parts of his body, and obviously, guess what happened? It really went up. So I see no reason that goal was turned down, and they piled more pressure onto us, because it really looked like Everton were really knocking to really get an equalizer, but they couldn't allow them. And secondly, it shows you that Everton never was a threat to Manchester United, because I don't remember David De Gea making a world-class save or a textbook save. If at all it was not that mistake that Casemiro did in the first half, that meant would have kept a clean sheet. Kudos to the defenders amidst the absence of Rafael Varane, who really came in later. That is going to let you know that United can really look great when even Lisandro Martinez is paired with Victor Lindelof. Victor Lindelof, after having made a very huge mistake in the game of Omonia that really saw them score a second goal against us, this time round, Victor Lindelof has really gone ahead and really played a very big role into that central defense. And obviously, the way he plays with the ball, obviously, I think it's going to be a very huge message sent to the manager that, please, you are really looking at Harry Maguire and praying that he really comes back on his form. But there is another player in the names of a team, in the names of Victor Lindelof, who really looked very good today. Solid, good on the ball, especially building from behind. That Ten Hag ball of passing, the press, the high line was really important, especially in the first half when we really dominated it totally with a possession of close to 75%, and they only had 25%. United really dominated Everton at Goodison Park. It has always not been an easy visit that side, because the last time we went to Goodison Park, we lost to Everton by 1-0, and obviously Anthony Gordon is the one who scored that goal, and we really lost. But this time around, we've come in through, and we've come from behind to really win this game. And for the very first time in the Premier League, we've come back from behind and won this game under Eric Ten Hag. Because the first game we played Brighton, we tried to come from back behind, it failed, and we lost 2-1. Brentford, we never even tried to score a goal. Against Liverpool, it's we who really scored first. Southampton, it's we who scored first. Leicester City, it's we who scored first. Arsenal, it's we who scored first. They leveled, and then we really went ahead to score more 2 goals against them, and we won it. Man City, we tried, but it ended on a 6-3 defeat. Then today, in the 50th minute, Alex Iwobi scored for a team which goes by names of Everton. After scoring for Everton, it really looked ugly, but United responded in just 10 minutes. What a way to respond. And that's another self-belief that United has really gone ahead to add to its loads of achievements they're really achieving this season. Because when you're having a new manager, we just have to come in and really count these achievements that they're really coming in. It was an achievement for United to respond to Everton in 10 minutes, because if at all we let them reach the 20th minute or 25th minute without leveling that game, they would have made it hard for us. They would have really sat back and really waited for us to come, and they really hit us on the break. And you saw even when we hit them the first goal and the game was level 1-1. You saw what they were doing. They were sitting behind, and it required United to go on and really use the brilliance of Casemiro to release Ronaldo to go on and really score that goal that really saw United win that game in there for you. And after that goal of Antony and Martial, it took United 29 minutes to really get the lead. And obviously, we went into halftime when you're really having a lead into that game of football. But Casemiro, guys, this guy shows you that he really has the experience that is required to come on and play this game of football. After putting out this mistake, let me show you this on your screen. I want you to see it very well. After that mistake that resulted into the first goal of United, this is Casemiro, very much pressed, and Onana really went in on a tackle and really won it. And Casemiro couldn't really help himself, and the ball was really stolen. And obviously, this ball was distributed to find this man in here who goes by names of Iwobi, and Iwobi buried it to the back of the net. And obviously, that game was 1-0. But I was so much frustrated, and I was saying, oh, my man Casemiro, that I've been coming out and really talking good about, that he deserves some playing time to go on and really do the needful and really play into this game of football. He's just letting me down, because he is really a very good player. But in just 5 minutes, he had really gotten a ball and he was pressed by Onana, and Everton capitalized on his mistake and they really scored a goal against United. But it showed you the maturity of a play of Casemiro, that he never turned away from the job he was given by the manager, and he continued to play those one passes, and he was not hurrying. He never panicked in this game of football. He kept composed, and until he really put out that pass to find Cristiano Ronaldo to score the second goal. And if you are to ask me who is really going to be one of the contenders of the man of the match in this game of Everton, I think Casemiro is really among, because he really had lots of efforts that he put on the field of play that went unrecognized. And let me show you this other run that Casemiro really went ahead to do, that really made me think, oh, Casemiro is really one of those that we are just underestimating, but he's really one of the best players that are into this United side. Let me show you how Casemiro went ahead to really put up lots and lots of performances. In here, it's Marcus Rashford with the ball, and Casemiro makes a very deep run. You see him, he made a very deep run. By this time, the game was 1-1. He made a very deep run. Marcus Rashford gets that ball and chips it here after reading the run of Casemiro very well. And guess what Casemiro goes for? He goes for a header, but his effort was not so much directed onto goal, and it went into the back. It turned into a goal kick for Everton, but he really made also that run, and he really put up an assist for Ronaldo to score the second goal. And it shows you how experienced this guy is. Amidst him being responsible for the first goal we conceded, he never gave up, and he kept playing his game. And for the very first time, Casemiro has played a full 90 minutes for Manchester United. And now fans that have been coming out and really talking ill about Casemiro, you now know what you've been talking about, that this guy is really a very huge addition to that midfield area. You saw us playing very well, winning the midfield battle. He's good at really releasing that ball and connecting the midfield to the attack. he does a very huge job. He has the energy, he does the dirty work, he is talented, and his touch is really magnificent, and he has really controlled that midfield very, very well. And that's why you saw Everton that they couldn't go out to pass through the central axis of Manchester United. They opted to go into bringing crosses into the box of Manchester United. That's what they opted for because they couldn't handle Casemiro, who really went ahead to go on and do the needful and really protect the back four very well, and obviously did the required effort to see to it that we really win this game of football. He played 90 minutes. Kudos Casemiro. Congratulations, Casemiro. And I don't believe that there is anyone who has not understood the role of Casemiro, because that's what Casemiro does. That's what Casemiro does. And people have been always going ahead to go on and really slate Casemiro in the games that's been really playing on, brought on that maybe Scott McTominay is better. But guys, today, that's what Casemiro is all about. He does that, protects the back four and gets that ball. And whenever he gets that ball, you really feel like, oh, we are really owning that ball, because we are so much confident with that ball when having Casemiro. And each and every time they pass him in, you feel like, yeah, it's really the guy who's really not going to make a mistake, who's really going to let us and take us to the next level. So I believe it's really end of days for a player who goes by the name of Scott McTominay, because in the Premier League, he has gone ahead to really get a yellow card and is not going to play in the next game. We're going to play against a side which goes by the names of Newcastle at Old Trafford. What does that mean? Casemiro is going to come in through and really play 90 minutes into that game, because that guy, in the names of Scott McTominay, is out of that game. He came in the 80th minute for Antony. No, he never came in for Antony. He came in for which player? He came in for Eriksen, because Eriksen really had a very bad game, according to me. He put out a lot of blind passes, and I believe he needs a rest. He needs a rest. And if I told our Erik ten Hag in the game of Omoni on Thursday, I wouldn't have started the man who goes by the names of Eriksen, because he's really looking not the Eriksen we've really been seeing. His passing is okay, but he has put out very many wrong passes in this game of football. So Scott McTominay came on through for Eriksen in the 80th minute, and obviously played very well because of his height and physicality was needed after Frank Lampard brought on Calvert-Lewin. You expected United to be having aerial threats from Everton, because Casemiro really stopped all the work and the plans of Everton in the midfield area. And guess what happened to Everton? They decided to go in for the wide play and crossing those balls into the defender's box area, targeting Lisandro Martinez. And guys, people who have always come out and really slated Lisandro Martinez is short, but he has won aerial duels. He has been heading those balls, and obviously he has been a Rolls Royce into that central defense of Manchester United. And it looks like even when Rafael Varane is away, we might be having another player who's really going to come in and really play very well into that position. That is Victor Lindelof, who is really another player that played well today in that central defense alongside Lisandro Martinez. So smash the like button, comment, and share. We are having close to 100 people watching in, and we are only having 7 likes. Smash the like button, guys. Smash it like never before, because we've gotten this win. And if I told you don't smash the like button, that means you're unappreciative. Reason being, guys, where we started this season from a 2-1 nil defeat at Old Trafford against Brighton to a 4-0 defeat against Brentford, and then here we are. Who are we not to come out and celebrate this win? Because we need to celebrate this win, because we really deserved it. We worked hard for it. I saw players of United running left, right, and center, stepping on each and every grass that was on the field of play to really show the manager that we are sorry for what we did in the game of Man City. And in every game, we are going to come out and come up with the same intensity that we are using in this game of football, where we've beaten Everton by 2-1. And it shows you how players really turn off and drop tools, because in the game of Man City, they never ran like this. If at all they ran like this, Sancho tracking as Rashford we tracked back, Antony tracking back as tracked today, we wouldn't have been exposed like that and conceding 6 goals. And you never know, we would have even gone ahead and really win this game of football of the Manchester Derby. But the players, we are really doing something that was not really called for. And obviously this game, they've gone ahead to show us that they've ran more, and they've really put in a lot of effort. And obviously Antony has really gone ahead to score his third goal into this. He has gone ahead to score his third goal in his third Premier League game of Manchester United. That is Antony, and that is his effort. And he went for the bottom corner and really got it right after Antony Martial released him. It almost looks like the goal he scored against a team which goes by the names of Arsenal. That is Antony. What is the beauty? Apart from this goal, getting us 3 points or leveling the game before Ronaldo really putting in the winner, it has gone ahead to really reduce the pressure that has been piled on this guy totally. The pressure is off. The pressure is off Antony. No one is going to go ahead and really say that he was bought 100 million euros. Obviously, I believe that the board really did wrong to really take the time to go on and sign him. But when they signed him around June or July, it would have been cheaper, but they paid 85 million pounds for this guy. But the way he's really banging in goals in the Premier League, 3 games, 3 goals, and obviously he's one of those that are really scoring in goals for fun at Manchester United, and he's so much clinical. Each and every time he reaches that position, just get to know that he's really going to go ahead and really punish you. That is, Antony has gone ahead to punish a side which goes by the names of Everton. So Antony playing very well, but I want to see him take off players a lot, take them on, like taking the ball to them and really take them off. But kudos to Antony Martial, really went ahead to really release Antony to really score that goal for Manchester United into the 15th minute, and Antony did the needful and really buried it. But it shows you how we really miss Antony Martial, because every time you see him on the field of play, we really look different. He gives us a different sense of direction and attack, because he plays well with his back to goal. He can get that ball and really face the defenders and really become a problem to them. And obviously that is Antony Martial for you. And this is how Antony went to the celebration and knelt down and openly welcomed Bruno Fernandes into his chest, and he really celebrated that goal that way. So that is Antony, the guy who really scored the first goal for United that really put this game to level terms, because Everton had really gone ahead to go on and really do the needful and really get us to the level of really being behind by 1-0 in the 50th minute of the game, that early kickstarter goal. Then Martial coming off, Ronaldo coming on. You see, I really felt like crying, because I don't know what is really wrong with Martial. Way back, he was not an injury-prone player. He would go and miss out like for a month, then he comes in and really plays UF season. But he told us in an interview that all of this was caused by a man who goes by the names of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, who used to play him game in, game out when he was injured and forced him on the field of play. So Erik ten Hag, look at the look of Erik ten Hag, looking at Antony Martial, is asking himself, what's wrong with this guy? Very talented, but injuries have become a problem to him. To bring you up to speed, Antony Martial never started the first 2 games of the season. Remember, we are playing in Oslo in our second last preseason friendly against Atletico Madrid. Around the 70th minute, Martial really went into a nasty tackle with Zit Kondobia, and then he was really taken off with a hamstring injury. He never played the game of Brighton. He never played the game of a team which goes by the names of Brentford. We lost all those games. In the game of Liverpool, he came on the after half time, and he played 45 minutes, played very well, very, very well. And obviously he got an Achilles injury in the training, and he never featured in the game of Southampton. He missed the game of Leicester City. He missed the game of Arsenal. You get? He missed those 3 games. After missing those 3 games, I think he missed 4 games. After missing 4 games, because we played Arsenal, we played Liverpool, Leicester City, and Southampton, he missed those 4 games. Sorry, he played that of Liverpool. He played 45 minutes. After missing 3 games, he came back in the game of a team which goes by the names of Manchester City, and he really played some 20 minutes and scored a brace. He played on Thursday. He played like 20-30 minutes against Omonia, and he scored. Today he came on in just 15 minutes, he really released Antony and scored. That means he has an assist onto his foot. But he has gone ahead to get injured. This is what I really hate and don't want to hear about this guy, because I love him. I love him and I wish he could be healed. I don't know how he's really going to be healed. And the physios of United needs to go ahead and do the needful for this guy to see to it that he really gets fit, to see to it that he really gets back fully fit, because he's really good. He's really good and he's really the glue to this United way of playing under Eric Ten Hag. Then Ronaldo came in through and he really scored that goal that really gave us a win today. And obviously it was Casemiro who really released Ronaldo, and Ronaldo went ahead to really score that goal for a team which goes by the names of Manchester United. This is the effort of Ronaldo. As you see it there very well, that is the effort of Ronaldo. He really got that ball from Casemiro and laid it back into the back of the net for United to go in and really score. That is Ronaldo. You see him. He really took it with precision into the back of the net. And you ask yourself, this goal that Ronaldo scored today is hard to score than most of the chances he missed in the game against Omonia. In the game against Omonia, he really got a chance exactly like this. He got a chance exactly like this, and he couldn't really bar it at the back of the net. But obviously, this time round, Ronaldo's coming through and didn't really miss out on this and really did it through. And the way he really ran on the field of play all over, he really showed us that he's really a man that maybe he can really come out and really be very much pivotal to the season of Manchester United. Smash the like button, comment and share, and let me know what you think. I'm going to come out into the comment section and really react to your comments, and I will be gladdened to really see what you guys are really telling me into this game of football that United has just won, to see that they've gone ahead to go into the 5th position of the Premier League table. Now today, Sancho has not played a single minute into this game of football. What does that mean? Has the manager really tried to punish him and show him that please don't play with me, because every time I really tell you to do something and don't do it will really cause problems? And obviously he has been benched, and him last year have not played a single minute in this game of football. Now let's look at this guy. This goal that was cancelled out in the 81st minute of Marcus Rashford, it's really atrocious that how can this hand be in a natural position when someone is jumping? If at all Rashford was seen moving his hand to really force this ball and really hit him, it would have been a different case altogether. But Rashford's hand was in a natural position and this ball hit him. And it hit the hand after hitting the thigh, and after hitting the thigh and the chest. That's it. That's when it hit the hand. And they come out and they call this a handball. And I ask people, what is a handball and a ball to hand? If you watch the game of Arsenal versus Liverpool today, Diego Jota was trying to really cross a ball and it hit the hand of Gabriel Magalhaes. A penalty was not given. But here, a goal is cancelled. So you ask yourself what this rule of handball and ball to hand is like, and VAR is doing to this game of football, because it's really doing a lot of evils to us, and they're inconsistent. VAR is not consistent. If I thought they are consistent, then I would have gone in for them and say, all right, they are consistent, but VAR is really abysmal and they are really inconsistent. But Rashford, I liked one thing about him today, the effort he really put in to run and come out and really cover up for Luke Shaw, and the same applies to Antony. That's why you saw to it that it was hard for Everton to go in and really go into the levels of really causing havoc to a team which goes by the names of Manchester United. So smash the like button, comment and share. If you're only watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on the stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Shameful, guys. 80 people watching in and only 20 likes. I want to see close to how many likes? I want to see close to 100 likes on this video. So guys, smash the like button, smash it like never before as we head into the team stats. Then I show you the table. Then I get into reading and responding to your comments. Now, Everton had 11 shots. United had 12. 2 shots on target for Everton, 4 shots on target for Manchester United, meaning that in the second half, we never had a shot on target, yet in the first half we had 4 shots on target. 39% ball possession for Everton, 61% ball possession for Manchester United, meaning that Everton came up in the second half and dominated. And I think it was just the manager's decision to go on and really make a decision like that. Reason being, we are leading and needed to sit behind and really wait for them and maybe hit them on the break, because in the first half, when we wanted a goal, we really got it and we really led. So it looked like the manager said, all right, let's sit behind, let Everton come in through and see what they are really going to go ahead and really do in this game of football. So I think in the first half, we ended it by 75%. For them, they had 25%, meaning that they came in through and really stole some 11% from Manchester United, and they really went ahead to really have it. But obviously, first half was really a very good play for Manchester United. 362 passes completed by Everton, 602 passes completed by Manchester United. Yeah, that's good. 78% passing accuracy, 83% passing accuracy, 7 fouls by Everton, 13 fouls by Manchester United. 2 yellow cards to Everton, 1 yellow card to Manchester United. Went to Scott McTominay, who is really going to miss out the next game when playing a team which goes by the names of Newcastle. 0 red cards to both sides, 1 yellow card to Everton. 1 corner to Everton, 4 corners to Manchester United. 1 offside to Everton, 4 offsides to Manchester United. 5 corners for Everton, 4 corners for Manchester United in there for you. So that is how United went ahead to win this game of football. And let me show you how the table is really looking. Obviously, the standings are as follows. Arsenal, 9 games played, 24 points. Man City, 9 games played, 23 points. 9 games played by Tottenham Hotspur, 20 points. Chelsea has played 8 games. They're having 16 points. Manchester United, the team that we support that has really gone ahead and will win today, has 8 games played and we're having 15 points. Meaning that if at all we win our game we have in hand to level with the likes of City, Tottenham, and Arsenal, we will be 6 points behind Arsenal, 5 points behind Man City, and 3 points behind Tottenham. That's it. So if we keep ourselves in that vicinity of the top of the table, we really have a chance to go in and really do a lot of things in this game of football. And maybe top 4 is really going to be something easy for us, because when you are close to a team like Spurs, Chelsea, Man City, and Arsenal, that means you can't really see yourself lose out a lot in this game of football. So it looks like we are really a very better team. And obviously, we're going ahead to improve. And let's wait and see how everything is going to go on and happen, especially that injury of Antony Martial. Before I go into your comments, guys, do you remember that Onana foul that he did on a player who goes by the names of Antony? Don't you think it was a red card? I think it was a red card for me, and it was not really given to that player who goes by the names of Onana, who plays for a team which goes by the names of Everton. So, guys, after all that, allow me get into your comments. I'm having Agaba William, David talk about Cristiano Ronaldo or CR7 alone here. To me, I believe people who have been really slating him for the right reasons are really good, and I have no reason to really come out and really slate them too on this channel, because the fact is Ronaldo has been missing out on lots of chances and not scoring, and people, the sympathizers of Ronaldo, are saying that United doesn't create many chances for Ronaldo. And guess in the game of Omonia, they got him close to 5 clear-cut chances. He couldn't score. And as I always tell you, that every player is as good as his previous 90 minutes has played. Now, we seated Ronaldo on the Omonia game. We are here to hail him. Kudos Ronaldo, scoring a very brilliant goal for United. That's what we want to see Ronaldo coming in and do game in, game out, because he's a prolific goal scorer. And obviously, let him get those chances in, and we want to see him score those goals. And obviously, we want to see the likes of Antony, Rashford, Bruno Fernandes creating lots of chances for our centre forwards to go in and really score those goals. Then Agaba William, David, we love you. Thank you. My countryman is coming in from Uganda. Thank you very much for watching in. Then Uchendu Chima, telling me that hearts. All right, thank you very much for watching in. Then we are having Nachapite, Lotte, great Ronaldo, obviously great. A milestone of really hitting 700 career goals. Guys, he's really a goal scorer. He's really a goal scorer and he scores for fun. I've been watching Bruno's post-match reaction. He has told us that obviously this guy who goes by the names of Ronaldo, you can't even keep talking about his goals because every time he scores a goal, he's breaking a record, and obviously he has gone ahead to score 700 club career goals. Even alone that of country, club and country, he's almost hitting 900 goals. And I believe by the time he really leaves the game of football, he would have really netted 1,000 goals. So he really went ahead to really go ahead and really score that very well. Musa Mutin, at least a win. Yeah, it really came in through, and obviously we really loved it. We enjoyed the win, and I hope you guys enjoyed it too. We are having 110 people watching in and only 30 likes. Guys, smash the like button, because when you smash the like button, this video is viewed by very many people, and I think you want to spread this message. Do you want to be selfish to that level that it's only you who wants to listen to what I'm saying? Guys, let's smash the like button to see to it that we really get ourselves to 100 likes on this video. Then Thomas Donko, greetings from Ghana. All right, thank you very much for watching it, Thomas Donko from Ghana. You're saying I'm happy for Cristiano Ronaldo. Yeah, and by the way, this is why fans are really divergent and change like chameleons every time in the game of football. And this is what makes the game of football interesting. Everyone is entitled to his or her own opinion. Thomas Donko, if I'm to quote him very well, in the game of Omonia, he was the one of the people who was really coming out and really very hard and bad at Ronaldo of not scoring those goals. And the same applies to me. I did the same because he is put on that field of play to score goals. And if at all he was leading the line and no chance was given to him, I would have come in here and really said, Rashford, Antony, Bruno Fernandes, Eriksson never fed Ronaldo enough, but he was fed and missed out. And when you come out and really play very well, we will come out and really give you the praise that you want. And we won't criticize you. No one is going to criticize Ronaldo. He has scored that goal. He has really gone ahead to run and track back very well. I've seen him track back very well. Obviously, it doesn't look like he's 37, but obviously he needs to go on and really continue scoring his goals. And I know when he starts scoring goals, he doesn't stop. And I believe he's really going to go ahead and really score more and more and more goals for a team which goes by names of Manchester United. Then Hesbon Wamalwa, great win. Obviously, great win for Manchester United. And I think you supporters of United are really enjoying this win. Then we are having Prince Odion. Congratulations to Ronaldo, CR700. He's a record breaker. He scored the 700 goals, his 700th goal today. I think he's getting recovered. Yeah, we want him to find his goal scoring form, and obviously this will really elate the likes of people in Portugal, because a debate has been going on in Portugal saying that João Felix should start as the center forward for Portugal at the World Cup, and Ronaldo should be dropped. And Ronaldo coming out and really scoring a goal of that quality in a game against a team which goes by the names of Everton, is really going to relieve him, and fans are really going to say, oh, maybe he missed out on 3-sitters against Spain and we booed him. We did something wrong. But obviously, fans are reactionary. If you really come out and do something great, they'll really hail you up and lift you up in the crowd. Come out and do the opposite, obviously, you'll face their music. They'll come out and really slate you up. So, good for Ronaldo. And obviously, let's hope the pressure is really going to go on and really calm down on him. Then Agustin Shasubila, Manchester United signs were perfect. Yeah, they're perfect. I think none of our signing is really not doing great. Yeah, Malacia doing great. Eriksson, Lisandro Martinez, Antony, and Casemiro are really doing great, especially Casemiro today. He has come out and really shut down the bigs of people who have been coming out and really slating him. Yet this guy is really a world-class player. And most of them are saying, we don't understand Casemiro. This guy does a lot of things. He protects the back four. He's an anchorman and obviously links the midfield to the attack. That is Cristiano Ronaldo for you. Then Agaba William, Wow, Sierra 7, brand back. Greetings from Qatar. Obviously, thank you very much for watching in. Agaba William from Qatar, thank you very much for watching in. Agustin Shasubila, I think today's lineup was better than last one against City. I believe I believe the difference was Casemiro. The difference was Casemiro and Antony Martial and Rashford starting. Because in that game of football, when you're having Antony Martial, you are really 100% sure that you're going to be having the first line of defense pressing on the front foot. Then the likes of Casemiro will come out and shield the back four and will break play of the team of Everton. And you saw even in that second goal that we scored, and Ronaldo scored to be particular and specific, it is Casemiro who breaks play, steals that ball, and then lays that pass to find Ronaldo. Ronaldo sprints with the ball into the 18 yards box area of Everton and boom, onto the near post, and the goalkeeper couldn't really get that ball off the goal line and it went to the back of the net. So good to see to it that Casemiro is into the starting 11 of United, and I believe he's really going to go ahead and really play very well. Then Joseph Kanu, nice finish from CR7. Obviously, it was an exquisite finish for Cristiano Ronaldo. Then we are having, I know Mugisha Willie, Ten Hag is continuing to improve the team. Yeah, he's improving the team because today you saw the sets of passes that really came in through. The sequences, the rhythm is improving. The patterns and sequences are really developing. And you've seen a couple of close to 10, 15 touches combined together into this game of football as we really beat a side which goes by the names of Everton by 2-1. So Augustine Shashubila, we have to give him good time to maintain the squad like Arteta did this season. Yeah, because look at Arteta, 3 years into his season, and obviously he's on top of the table, beating Liverpool today, and it's one of the biggest games that they had, and they really won it. You get? Leading twice and leveled by Liverpool, and obviously they pulled out that penalty, and they couldn't really be held back by Liverpool, and they won that game by 3-1. T45, important win for us. Yeah, it's very important because we are now placed 5th, and obviously in the last 6 games, we've won 5. Guys, don't you think that is a very huge run that we're really having? At Old Trafford, we've won 2 games, Liverpool and Arsenal. Then away we've won Everton, Leicester City, and Southampton, meaning that we've won 5 out of our last 6 because the first 2 games really never went our way. Ten Hag was really exposed and beaten because the players were not hardworking enough, and obviously this time round we are really winning, and in the last 6 games we have 15 points. Not a bad result for United. Thomas Donko, with Ten Hag, we know United will win again, will be up again. Obviously, it's already up because there are things you see that are really developing, and the only thing that Ten Hag had not gotten right is thinking that Scott McTominay is a better CDM than Casemiro in that system. But Casemiro comes in through, we really get ourselves lots of possession in the ball, and we win everything onto the field of play. So it shows you how good we are when Casemiro is playing to that central defensive midfield area. Then Kumi Daniel, nice finish from CR7. Obviously, nice finish. Obviously, everyone is really hailing that finish of CR7. Sorry about that. Then I'm Alex Fadji. Wow, I could watch United all day with this kind of game today. Yeah, especially the first half was really good. First half was really good and magnificent. Kayemba Norin, it's like I said it was a win. Yeah, you said it was a win. I think in is it the match preview or the match build-up? I think I remember you very well saying it was a win. Kayemba Norin, we are the Red Devils. Good vibes. Yeah, good vibes, good vibes, good vibes. And I'm Alex Fadji. You were right, bro. Ronaldo wasn't bewitched. It's just that lad needed time to get back onto the scoreboard. Yeah, the pressure on him. You see, however much Ronaldo has played very many games in his entire career, and he's one of the best players that have played the game of football. Call him a god. There is a moment that goes beyond your understanding. You get? When your mentality is really itched, because in that game of a team which goes by the names of Omonia, he really had chances that were easier than this one that I scored. This one was really hard. If you remember the goal that Rashford scored, that was the 3rd goal. It was the same chance that Ronaldo scored today, but guess what Ronaldo did? He was not even on target. He went for the shot, and it met Rashford, and Rashford netted it to the back of the net to make it 3-1 for United. But today, he was so much exquisite, and that finish was really nice, and I think people are really going to hail Ronaldo Cristiano back again. Guys, smash the like button. 100 people watching in, and we are only having 31 likes. Smash the like button, guys. Smash it. Smash it. Smash the like button, guys. David, did you recognize that today Ronaldo played very well when he doesn't score? He engages in a play, passes well, last touch. Yeah, he really played very well. Even in the game of Omonia, he really ran all over the pitch. He came in through and did the needful. He tried to score against Omonia, things refused. But this time around, he has even tracked back. He has won like 3 balls for him tracking back into the half of United near the 18 box area. He tracks back, gets that ball, and obviously involves the likes of Bruno, Casemiro, Antony, and Rashford in play. And obviously, that was a very huge play for Ronaldo. And it shows you that he's trying to show everything that, please, I can do what you want. Can you please get me to the starting 11 of United? That's what Ronaldo is doing. And obviously, scoring that goal, he's really going to be in contention to start in that game against Newcastle at Old Trafford next Sunday. So Onana fouled Antony, and I saw a red card, but that's what happens in away games. Look at the penalty they gave to Arsenal. Yeah, the penalty was really 50-50. But obviously, for Onana, it was a red card. It was a red card because if you remember the red card that was given to Emerson Royal in the North London derby, where Arsenal beat Spurs by 3-1, obviously, it had no difference with this. Obviously, it was a red card according to me. Then I am Alex Faji. VAR and referees need critical attention. They are just not consistent. They are not consistent, and they cost team games. They cost team games. Like today, that handball they gave to Marcus Rashford, it was not a handball. I still even look at it and ask myself, was this really a handball? Was this really a handball, guys? Because Rashford never moved his hand to really put the ball into the position he wanted to switch it. The ball came from his thigh and then hit his hand. And obviously, guess what was not given? The goal was really disallowed. I hate VAR, guys. It's good, but it's being used in a very bad way at this juncture. Then we are having Agaba William. The only disaster is Maguire, because even Lindelof can play centre-back with Licha. Yeah, to me, I believe Harry Maguire is the worst central defender I have at Manchester United. That's it. The other manager came out and said that he really wants to see to it that really gets back to where it's supposed to be, like the Harry Maguire he knows. But trust me, I rather start Lindelof than Harry Maguire, because Harry Maguire is calamitous. He's a calamity. You'll never know when he's going to let you down. Look at that pass in the game of England versus Germany that really passed to Musiala, and then he fouled him. So you can't trust him. And everyone that's playing with Licha, Lindelof has played well with Licha. Obviously, Rafael Varane has played well with Licha, but Harry Maguire has no partner he plays well with. So Ogachi or Hosia, giant team, obviously, giant team. Man United, the giant team. Yeah, we are the giant, and Erik ten Hag, I believe, is really going to get us to the glory days of winning this team of football. Then we are having Aino Mugisha Willi. De Gea has also saved us, but he's also improving on ball distribution. All right, thank you very much for really reminding me about that. Have you seen the ball distribution of David De Gea? In the game of Man City, it was good. In the game of Omonia, it improved. And even today, he has gone ahead to improve, because we've started so much from the back, and players no longer fear to give reference passes to him, because he looks like he's gaining confidence to play as a sweeper goalkeeper, and is really good. Have you seen him come off his line close to 3-4 times to clear that ball? You get? Good improvement. That's why Ten Hag told the media that I don't think that guy is really having a problem. But what I really believe is that a team which goes by names of Manchester United and David De Gea do it well in training, but he doesn't know why he doesn't perfect it in the match situation. After that goal he really caused us against a team which goes by names of Brentford, that is David De Gea. By the way, he played very well, though he never had lots of shots to save, but obviously he had what we call a very good time in that ball distribution. And secondly, that that Ghana goal, if you remember it very well, that Ghana effort that he really tipped all fisted out to go in the corner kick was really great because it was going to find, is it Onana or Calvert-Lewin to connect it back of the net. Obviously, really said no to it, and obviously it never went to the back of the goal. Then we're having Alex Faji, bravo to Casemiro for making that pass to Ronaldo. He's really class. That's it. And I now want to see people have been not understanding what Casemiro is all about. You see, it's always bad to criticize someone when you don't know what he's all about. Now, he has tried to show you what he has in his locker. He has a lot in his locker, that is Casemiro, and obviously he's really doing a very good job at Manchester United. And trust me, against Newcastle, is going to go ahead and do the same thing. And believe me, we are going to win Newcastle at Old Trafford, but he's really going to be one of the pivotal players who are really going to put in magnificent performances because that is what he's meant to. That's what he's meant for. He has been doing this for years, and obviously people are just really not knowing what kind of player this guy is. Then David De Gea, a very dangerous curl that was almost going to Onana head straight to the back of the net here. I talked about it, and that was saved, and that pass was really laid in by James Garner, who was at Manchester United and really sold. I was here when I saw him being brought on and I said, oh my God, this is where reality bites in. If at all he really did something that really led to a goal or scoring us, we would have been here saying, why did we sell this guy? Why did we sell this guy? But obviously, James Garner came in through and got his debut against Manchester United. And obviously, he played very well against us. But obviously, we won the day and United won in the game of football. Thank you guys for watching in. Smash the like button. And I'm signing it out for now. See you later. But it's good to see United win. Thank you guys for watching in. I'm returning with the player ratings. Keep it United Matters channel, and obviously do the needful and really be always in here for you. Luke Shaw really proving a point to Eric Ten Hag. Yeah, he did play very well. And I think more to the players, all player per player. I'm going to come in through in the player ratings and really get you my ratings into the comment section. Sorry, into the videos I'm really going to go ahead and do next on this channel. I sign out for now. See you later.